Hey, welcome back to Into the Mystic Sailing. We are at January 11th, 2025. We're at Jekyll Island. We're just doing a little sunset walk along the beach as we get ready to wrap up here. We're going to be heading into Fernandina Beach and then head toward Jacksonville. But we want to start this off with the beautiful sights and sounds of Jekyll Island. So it's the morning of January 12th. It's a Monday morning. We are leaving Jekyll Harbor Marina, and we're going to be headed into Fernandina Harbor Marina in Florida. This will be our 12th state. So as we're coming across, we have to cross St. Andrew or Jekyll Sound. Absolutely brutal. Ones and two foot waves when we first got started. Once we got around the corner, we can see the ocean in front of us. The swells get up to 5 feet. They're about 4 to 5 seconds apart. Winds jump up to about 25 miles an hour. Just literally beat the shit out of us trying to get across there. But we made it across. It's still cold. It's very windy. But this is us pulling into Fernandina Harbor Marina. We get into this spot, and the guy on the dock says, "Hey, we're expecting a storm. Can you back out? Are you good enough to back out and go around? We have better protection on the inside." So Char and I do what we do. We just kind of adjust. We back out. We head a little further down the dock, and then we're going to make a U-turn and come back in on the other side. That is so important because what you don't realize is just how much wave action and wind action comes. Well, this is Fernandina Harbor Marina. We start walking around the city. It's a gorgeous city, obviously. There's lots of cool things to see and do. Beautiful old historic buildings. Fernandina was really beautiful. One of the places we'd like to stop on our way back through, but we just didn't have time. We're just trying to get a little warmer and push a little further south. If you know us, this is probably no shock to you. We found a brewery. What? Yeah, we found a brewery. Mokama, really a nice brewery, Fernandina Beach. Great beer, huge building, great atmosphere. Excellent beers, just a nice place. It was a cold day, so it was nice to get off the boat after we'd been beat up, walk into town just a little bit, and to be able to find this. Chara has warm Thai noodles. I have some poutine, and we just continue to walk around. Beautiful plants all over the place. You finally feel like you're getting, at least it looks like it's going to get warmer, but as of yet, we haven't got there. This is, again, our 12th state since we left Michigan. We are 12 states and 2 countries in, and really just having a great time. Beautiful plants everywhere you walk. City's really pretty. Again, this is one of the places we want to stop on our way back up. Here's a throwback to our niece, Caitlin, who is a huge Jaws fan. We're going to need a bigger boat, clearly. They just have this fake shark hanging up there that I just love. Fernandina Harbor Marina is on the historic Amelia Island. They are on the Intercoastal Waterway, of course, 716 miles in from Norfolk, Virginia. Again, my brother Jerry jumped on at Norfolk. That's mile marker 0. We are now at 716. We are right at the Florida-Georgia line. And we are spending just a day here, and then we're going to push on further south to see if we can get a little bit warmer. It has been a struggle just due to the weather. You would think that Florida in January would be much warmer, and it is much warmer than what we see, obviously, in Michigan or New York or places like that. But it is still not what we were hoping for when we said we were going to go south. As I said, we were only going to spend one day in Fernandina, so on the morning of the 13th, it's a Tuesday morning, it's pretty good weather, a lot of wind, unfortunately. So we have a couple of guys from the marina come down to get us off the dock. With the wind and the current that we were fighting, it took all four of us to get us off the dock. They took off all of the lines except the stern line, the line at the very back of the boat. We put a fender right at the stern. I put the boat into reverse. The wind and the current grabbed the front or the bow of the boat and turned it out, and that's how we make that turn right there. We're able to get off and turn, no damage. A lot of expensive boats everywhere we go, but it was super easy with really great help from the marina people. They were so calm about it. They're like, yeah, we'll just keep you tied up on the stern, and then we'll just put a fender out, and then we'll let the bow blow over, and this is what it looks like as we're getting out. We are going to a place called Sisters Creek Marina in Jacksonville, Florida. It is right under the Atlantic Boulevard Twin Bridge. Current was against us most of the way as we were headed down there. We got a little bit of rain, but after about 11 o'clock, it was all done. Saw a peak of the sun somewhere around 1 o'clock. Nice drawbridge right before we got to pull in. But just a nice day on the water. Beautiful. The sky is gorgeous. Still cold. You can see Char's kind of bundled up here. We are fortunate that we have an enclosure around the cockpit of our boat to keep a lot of the wind and the rain out. Thanks to White Lake Canvas. They were so kind to us before we left and really set us up really well. So the back of our cockpit, where we spend a majority of our time, is mostly dry and keeps us out of the wind.
You wasted too much time. Like the stars in me, I feel so alive. I feel in my spite I will push you around, 'cause I hear the horses are coming, and it won't be long. I will always have open eyes. I've come alive. I will hold you awake.
This is Sisters Creek. We're right at Jacksonville, Florida now. My brother Tim lives in Jacksonville. This is a free wall that you can tie up to. The boat you see behind us there, that's Love Song. Really nice people that we met. In fact, we'll bump into them again down in Vero Beach, Florida, and get to hang out with them a little bit. And maybe our paths will take us over to the Bahamas with them. I don't know. But this is a free wall that you can just tie up to. There's no power. There's limited water here, but it's a peaceful, safe, free area to tie up to, and you get to meet some really cool people.
Won't you come with me? Won't you take my hand? And we'll fall off the edge of the earth. 'Cause a wandering heart is not my own.
We're going to leave Sisters Creek. From here, we're going to head down to St. Augustine. We're going to meet my two brothers. Their wives are coming down. We're going to hang out in St. Augustine for a few days with some really cool experiences. We get gifted a antique map. You'll see all that next week. This is the Fort Castillo de San Marcos National Monument. Preserves the oldest masonry fortification in the continental U.S. If you haven't been to St. Augustine, it's a great place to visit. Hey, thanks for watching and subscribing. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week.